Good morning, everyone, and welcome in beautiful Lisbon. My name is Daniel. I work for Omnevo. I'm super excited today to share how we, on the Omnevo side, together with Virgin, are rethinking what retail and aviation can be and how together we are shaping the next generation of airline retail experiences.
Hello, I'm Stephanie. It's a pleasure to be here today to share our plans and an update on our retailing strategy.
So we all know that picture here, right? Airline retail has often been quite, I would say, overlooked. You have that sad trolley in the aisle being pushed by the flight attendants. But the outside world has definitely transformed and changed. So we all know the Amazons, the Uber Eats, the eBays of this world. I mean, even my mom is now ordering their clothes at Zalando. So we do think that passengers definitely expect more from an airline. And at Omnevo, we believe in reimagining the onboard retail, not as a side business, but as a fully connected 360-degree customer journey. Our big idea is, and it was always our big idea when we founded this company, the big idea is what if every passenger touch point that you have in that long customer journey can also be a retail opportunity? What if we not sell only 200 products from that trolley, but we also sell 2,000 products, plus experiences on top, personalized, all fully integrated in that customer journey? So in September 24, we have been selected by Virgin as their technical supplier to make this dream come true and to make this idea become a reality.
That's right. And this platform integrates duty-free, e-commerce, loyalty, so our Virgin Atlantic Flying Club and Virgin Red programs, onboard payments, the ability to pre-select meals, logistics, the list is extensive, and this will be all within one single seamless system. At Virgin Atlantic, we believe that flying should be more than just getting from A to B. We want it to be memorable, we want it to be distinctly Virgin. And as our CX vision goes, we want to create thoughtfully different experiences that create brilliantly thoughtful opportunities. However, the world around us is changing. Excuse me, sorry. Passengers expect convenience, choice, personalization in every part of their lives, and travel is no different. Airline retail is seeing huge shifts. Gone are the days of the trolley rolling down the aisle with some different products and services. We're moving to a model where customers want relevant, personalized products and services offered to them at the right time throughout the whole journey.
And numbers tell the story. Globally, ancillary revenues now account for more than $100 billion annually, about 15% of airline revenue in average. And for some of the low-cost carriers, it's well above 40%. However, the full-service carriers often have problems with retail engagement, where it's still very low. Here we see an in-flight retail for probably converts less than 10% of the passengers. That means that, do the math, 9 out of 10 passengers are not interacting with the airlines in the retail context at all. And that is, for sure, a huge opportunity for us.
A huge opportunity indeed, and why we partnered with Omnevo. Because together, we've built Virgin Atlantic's first full end-to-end retailing platform that will go live later this year, bringing together loyalty, duty-free, and even some post-flight opportunities. For the first time, this will be all within one single ecosystem, which lets us design the experience that we want for our customers rather than just bolting on some disconnected tools and services.
And for us on the Omnevo side, this one here is our first deployment, global deployment at this scale of our 360-degree ecosystems, which includes the POS, the logistics in the back end, and of course the pre-order e-commerce platform. That makes it for us a true flagship partnership. Customers have proven that retailing platforms like this can drive the revenue uplifts up to 20 to 30%. But it's not just about the money. It's really about creating an experience which passengers nowadays expect from an online world, where they have the Zalandos and the Ubers. And that makes it easy and enjoyable for the customers. And now this is where it really gets exciting. So we call this the exit through the gift shop strategy. And this shows, or is a good example how I would like to explain how we at Omnevo see that shift from just a transactional marketplace to a fully connected experience. So in the first step, Virgin Atlantic will incorporate the complementary meal selection, which is already there, into that marketplace. We expect that this will drive a lot of traffic because, I mean, we all know that we want to, if we can, we all want to select our airline food beforehand and make sure we get what we want. So we will get a lot of traffic, and this traffic will come organically, not forced, not paid traffic. So we will have a lot of traffic on this platform. And if you are already there, we all know that you exit through the gift shop, like in a museum. You come to select your complimentary food, and while you go, you can make a retail choice. You can get some gifts for your loved ones at home, the fragrance for your wife, the paper toys for your kids, whatever. It will be there. It will be in the same checkout. One payment, off you go, and you can take whatever you want. And this is already showing some potential. Airlines that have added the personalized offers to the checkout in their complimentary meal selection typically see conversion rates 2 to 3 times higher than in the traditional in-flight sales. What used to be a flat transaction, just picking a meal and do nothing else, now becomes really a chance to engage and to inspire and to interact with your customers.
And at Virgin Atlantic, it starts with food. Every Virgin Atlantic customer gets a complimentary meal, and since 2022, customers have been able to pre-select their meals online. We call this pre-order pre-select, or otherwise the fun acronym of POPs. We saw POPs as an opportunity to turn into a retail moment. So now, when customers pre-select their meals, we'll be able to showcase personalized offers from duty-free to travel essentials. And POPs is just a start for us. Next year, this will evolve further, where customers will be able to upgrade or customize their meals. So think healthier dishes, more premium options, or simply just more choice. Customers will be able to purchase that. And for context, other airlines that have introduced the paid-for meal concept, they tend to see around about an up to 10% uptake. This isn't just then an incremental revenue opportunity, which of course is a benefit. It's also a greater satisfaction for our customers because they're more in control of their experience.
And of course, that pre-order and pre-select doesn't end with just food. I mean, that's just the start. Once that platform is in place and we have everything ready, you can extend that principle to the famous car bookings or hotel bookings. You can add experience at the point of your destination. You can bundle services, or you can think of entirely new categories. All of that is available. That is really about recognizing that you have multiple touch points during a customer journey, and all of these touch points you can use, or where customers have to make a choice, and you can make those touch points a transactional point in the journey where you can interact with your customers. And that can, or that will, add value for both the airline and the passengers.
For Virgin Atlantic, this shift is part of a broader evolution of our retailing strategy. Historically, everything's been fragmented. Duty-free's been in one system, loyalty in another, meals somewhere else, and none of it spoke to one another. Moving to this integrated platform means that actually loyalty can start influencing retail data. Retail data can start informing food forecasting. Meal data can start tying into post-flight engagement. It's a virtuous circle. This isn't just about the customer, it's about operations too. Digital pre-ordering and food forecasting can reduce food waste by up to 30%. This isn't just a cost savings opportunity, it aligns to our sustainability commitments as well. We're serious about reducing waste, and we're serious about making smarter use of our resources.
And from the more technical side, of course, I mean, consolidating systems also means that Virgin Atlantic can react much faster nowadays. Instead of taking months to kind of launch a new feature, we now can test, iterate, and roll out in just a couple of weeks. You don't need to bolt together different systems nowadays, or scratch data from different sources, or even orchestrate different vendors. That all comes out of one hand, because we are now your single ring in the neck, giving you peace of mind, speed, and agility. And that agility nowadays is really kind of crucial if you want to move fast and if you want to make progress in the retail world. And looking even further ahead, I didn't mention AI. I start with that now, because now the real game changer is really AI. Of course, data and personalization is important. But with the help of AI sitting on top of that, now airlines have an unlimited potential to transform their retailing strategy. AI can learn from customers' behavior, from the loyalty history, from the routes, from the day of time where you make your booking. All of this comes together to predict what a passenger most likely to want. Just imagine this: if you book always, or a passenger using our complimentary meal selection always books the vegetarian meal, we now can offer plant-based upgrades for the next meal. If you are a frequent traveler, we can offer you the noise-canceling headphones. If you bought one already, great, we get you something else. If you're a family traveling to Orlando, wonderful, we can make suggestions for the kids' meals bundles. We can also do something like show you which experience are bookable in your flight for your great experience at Disneyland. All of this works with AI now. And it just doesn't personalize like before, it really adapts in real time. If we see that a product is kind of of selling quickly on a flight, we can dynamically adjust what is being shown to other customers instantly without changing anything on the system itself. Airlines trialing this approach with the AI-based, call it AI-based personalization, often see an uplift from 15 to 20% in conversion. And we do believe that this is just the start.
And it's not just about sales. The same AI tools can make operations smarter. They can forecast stock more accurately, reduce waste, improve logistics, and make sure the right product is in the right place at the right time. So it's as much a tool about efficiency as it is experience.
And for Virgin Atlantic, the roadmap is really about building that complete 360-degree retail picture. It's not just about meals and duty-free anymore. This is just where we start. The next step is really having AI agents helping to personalize offers. Passengers will be able to chat with those agents. We can roll out crew marketplaces to support the team on board. We can sell tickets and seat upgrades on board, or even beforehand. We can now even start to give you the opportunity to sell your own merchandise on your same platform as the concessionaires is using. With that end-to-end suite that we are offering, all of this can sit into one integrated ecosystem. And that's what it makes it possible for you to move faster, connect every part of the journey, and make sure you reach out to your customer in a single, consistent retail experience.
And for the industry, it shows what's possible. In the past, full-service carriers have sometimes lagged behind the low-cost competitors, especially in the retailing space. But by taking a strategic integrated approach, we can set a new standard. As mentioned, from Virgin Atlantic, our roadmap for Q4 is already underway. We'll launch the pre-orders for live meals, duty-free and home delivery, and then our next phase will see us really focus on the full marketplace solution. This is the future of airline retail, reimagined as a 360 journey, and this is only the beginning.
Great, and thanks for listening. And if you want to know more, then our booth is over there. Stop by, have a chat, get a coffee, and we are happy that you had us. Thanks.
Thank you.